welcome to this week's edition of Midstate Magazine. I'm the very happy Davita Jackson.
And I'm the one and only Warren Brenniger. This, friends, is our awareness show, one in which we become aware of our surroundings, aware of things in our lives.
Yes.
Davita, it's important to be aware.
I'm aware that I'm in a studio right now.
Yes.
I'm aware that I'm in college.
I'm aware that there's a fake plant right here.
Yes. What else are you aware of, Warren?
Oh, man.
Let me get your inner channel, Warren. What's There's a lot of awareness months. You know, I think you just make them up. I really think sometimes they make them up. I feel like there's a pencil awareness month in December where you're aware of pencils and papers.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I think every month has at least like 15 different things that it's aware of.
I know. Why do they make it up? I guess they don't have enough time.
It's like different days. You know, like there's like Davita Jackson Day.
Because you know the weeks turn into months. Because like they'll have like an awareness week, and they're like, no, let's have a whole month of it.
Why not?
Well, no one even knows about it. You know, like Secretary Day, no one knows about that. Custodian Day, no one knows about that. Teacher Day, what is Teacher Day?
What is Teacher Day?
I don't know.
Isn't there like Boss Day? You're supposed to like get a present for your boss.
Yeah, there is a day. But before we get too aware, listening to Charlie and Amy in Midstate News.
Hello and welcome to Midstate News. I'm Amy McGarity.
And I'm Charlie Marlowe. Topping tonight's news, Bradley University experienced its own political scandal last week. Reporter Ashley Kesey has more with the story.
This year's all-school elections, which were eventually held here at the Student Center, proved to be a rocky roller coaster ride of disappointment. The election fraud inconvenienced not only student voters, but the candidates as well. Former all-school president Ted Berger is here to give us his thoughts on this year's elections.
The fraud that occurred with our voting process was a huge disappointment to me. I can't tell you enough. I mean, when you go to something like an online election process, you're aware that there are risks involved, but you never expect it to happen, and you hope that students are going to respect the process.
So that situations such as these can be handled in a mature manner. Because of the fraud that occurred with this year's online voting, the school had no choice but to create a new system of voting that could be closely monitored. Ted explains why this is important.
We made the decision to rerun both the general election and the runoff elections based on as accurate and as fair of election results as possible.
Despite the complications with this year's voting fraud, the actual voting turnout remained successful.
We'd anticipated under 1,000, and we actually received 1,071 voters for this second turnout. But 1,071 students is pretty impressive considering that we ask everyone to walk to the Student Center to place their votes. So I'm pleased with how it worked out.
Good luck to the newly elected all-school officers. You certainly have come a long way. For Midstate News, this is Ashley Kesey.
Veterinarians at a Normal hospital say a paralyzed dog is ready for a new home. In December 2001, Sully was brought to the Town and Country Animal Hospital. He is now a 60-pound full-grown pup and must use a makeshift wheelchair to get around. Hospital officials say Sully should be able to live a normal life of 10 to 14 human years. The Humane Society is investigating who may have shot and abandoned the dog.
There are many different ways to volunteer and raise money. Last week, several Illinois Wesleyan students teeter-tottered for charity. Proceeds from the event will be going to help fund lung cancer research. Students teeter-tottered until 3 in the morning, and the students participated to honor Wesleyan President Minor Myers. Myers was recently diagnosed with lung cancer. Under Governor Blagojevich's proposed state budget, private universities in Illinois would lose $20 million worth of funding for schools such as McMurray College in Jacksonville. That could mean up to 4 or 5 last faculty positions. Bradley's Provost Stanley Liberty had this to say.
The amount of money that comes from the state to us based upon the level of enrollment of Illinois residents is about $1.1 million per year, and so the governor's budget recommendations indeed would reduce our operating budget by about $1 million. That means that we'll have to absorb this cut in other reductions of expenditures. That could be deferral of capital acquisition. It could be deferral of some maintenance items, maybe reduction in travel budgets, postage, copying costs, things like that. It's about a 1% reduction for us. So.
A tiger and lion that have been moved from a Putnam County site are being relocated to a Western Indiana reserve that is also the largest big cat sanctuary in the state. The animals arrived in good condition. Director Joe Taft said, the animals will be kept in cages as large as 20,000 feet and will be equipped with a natural-looking habitat. In this week's Oddly Enough, America's Most Famous Intern has a new job as the host of a reality TV show. Monica Lewinsky will host Fox's dating game, Mr. Personality. The show debuts this week. It features a stockbroker named Haley and 20 masked men trying to win her attention. Not only will Lewinsky host the show, but she will also offer dating advice. Lewinsky still designs handbags and is considered going back to school. Chad, what do you have for us in sports today?
Yeah, more good news from campus sports. It keeps on getting better for the baseball team. Another great weekend for the Bradley Braves baseball team. After knocking off Illinois and Champaign last week, Bradley took 3 of 4 from conference powerhouse Wichita State. Now, this is the first time since 1987 that the Braves beat the Shockers in a regular season series. The baseball team now goes out of conference to play Western Illinois on Thursday, already matching their win total from last season. The Braves look to go to the 500 mark at 19-19. But the good news keeps on coming for the Braves baseball team. Freshman Colin Walker was named the Valley Pitcher of the Week. Walker pitched a complete game shutout against Wichita State, spreading out 8 hits and striking out 5. His pitching performance snapped the 16-game losing streak the Braves had against the Shockers in 5 Valley starts. Walker is 3-1 with a 1.54 ERA. Congratulations, Colin. The softball team continues to play this week. The women have a matchup with Northern Iowa on Thursday. The game is at 3 o'clock in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Now to golf, and what a trip the women's golf team had in the Missouri Valley Golf Championships. For the second straight year, the women won the tournament and are headed back to the NCAA field. Now, after taking a 2-stroke penalty on the last hole, Megan LeBlanc hit a 4-foot putt on the first playoff hole to clinch the championship for the team. Not only is this the 3rd title for the women since 1999, but it also marks the first time a Bradley team has clinched consecutive NCAA tournament bids since the baseball team in 1956-57. The men's team also came away with high honors from the Illinois Intercollegiate Tournament. Andy Michelson shot a 73 and finished 2 strokes ahead of the field for a first-place finish. And as a team, Bradley took 3rd place. The Braves return to action in the Missouri Valley Conference Championships next week. And finally, both tennis teams begin their conference tournaments this weekend. Beginning Friday, the men will be in Wichita, Kansas, and the women will be in Springfield, Missouri. Good luck to both teams. That's it for sports, short and sweet, but nothing but good news. I'll let you know how the golf team did next week. Right?
Thanks a lot, Chad.
Thanks, Chad.
For Midstate News, I'm Amy McGarity.
And I'm Charlie Marlowe. Back to you, Davida and Warren.
Thanks, guys. Okay, Davida, our first awareness this week is going to be to alcohol, alcohol awareness.
Yes, that's right. April is Alcohol Awareness Month, which is very, very, very important.
It is very important. A lot of people suffer from alcoholism. Every year there's a lot of deaths because of alcohol behind the wheel, driving. So
underage
drinking and driving.
I'm 18 a year.
I am 21. So it doesn't. Well, I shouldn't drink and drive. I mean,
no drinking and driving.
I don't
care
care
if
if
take
you're
away the keys. Do whatever you can to make
Yeah.
sure they don't drive. Call a cab. Also, make sure when they're clammy. You know, we had to take an alcohol awareness class. Then when they're clammy, you have to do something.
Clammy.
They shouldn't get clammy. That's
like
all I know.
Clammy hams.
Like when they're clammy. Oh, turn them over too. Make sure they don't turn them over on their stomach to make sure
if they pass out.
Yeah, if they pass out to make sure they don't choke on their own puke.
You're kind of just like bringing it clammy.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Some people just have naturally clammy hands. Does that mean they're like just drunk all the time?
That is a very dumb question. No, that does not mean they're drunk all the time.
I get clammy.
Their body is clammy. You have to touch and feel.
I thought you. Okay.
Yeah.
You shouldn't violate. You shouldn't violate people in their.
I know, but sometimes you have to go to Josh.
Right. Let's go to Josh. See what he has in the Critics Corner.
Hello and welcome to Critics Corner. I'm your host, Josh Fletcher, and with me as always is my buddy Dallas. Today here at Critics Corner, we would like to pay tribute to great satirist Mel Brooks. So we have chosen to review 2 classic movies he directed. Our first movie, History of the World Part 1, stars Mel Brooks as a host of characters found throughout history. History of the World Part 1 is a humorous look at various periods in early history. History of the World Part 1 starts out with cavemen, moves through the Roman Empire to the Spanish Inquisition and beyond.
Hear me! Oh, hear me! All pay heed! The Lord Jehovah, has given unto you these 10 commandments for all to obey.
History of the World Part 1 provides a satirical look at how society today was formed. The only problem is the fact that there is no History of the World Part 2 to cover all the things that happened since the French Revolution. Our next Mel Brooks classic parodies the great monster movies of the past. Young Frankenstein stars Gene Wilder as Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, the grandson of the famous mad scientist. Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, like his grandfather, is interested in the reanimation of non-living tissue. Frederick's big problem is figuring out how his grandfather was able to reanimate an entire person.
Frankenstein. My name is Gerhard Volkstein. I have traveled 5,000 miles to bring you the will of your great-grandfather, Baron Beaufort von Frankenstein.
After living under the stigma of his grandfather's mad scientist image, Frederick desperately wants to put a legitimate face on the experiments done by his grandfather. History of the World Part 1 and Young Frankenstein are two inspired works of satire from the great Mel Brooks. That's it for this week's edition of Critics Corner. Back to you, Warren and Davida.
Thanks, Josh. Now, okay, Warren, here is something else that everyone, everywhere needs to be aware of.
What is it?
Bowel movements and bowel cancer.
Bowel, is it bowel? It's bowel. Bowel cancer.
It's Bowel Cancer Awareness Month in April, but more specifically in the UK, because that's one of the most leading causes of death down there. They have problems, you know, the bathroom and everything.
In England, you don't have to pay for. You have to pay to use the public bathroom. I think over there in England.
Oh, do you really?
You have to put some quarters in the machine.
Quarters.
It's like
so the government makes a lot of money that way.
I don't know.
We should do that. We should pay to go to the bathroom.
The bathrooms aren't even that good over there either.
They're not?
You have to pay for them. They're not even that good.
A lot of stuff's not good because, like in France, they don't, you know, their underarms. Isn't it true?
I don't know.
You don't know? Like they don't shave their underarms. And
I guess.
Women are like, you know, the stereotypes everyone has about French people. And yeah, it's bad.
I don't think
they should have a Stereotype Awareness Month, right, Warren?
They should have Stereotype Awareness Month, and it should be in April.
Because everything else is in April.
Everything seems to be in April.
Because, you know, April showers bring May flowers, so they want us to be aware of everything. So in May, we can act it out when it's all, you know, nice
it's
outside.
Like renewing.
Renewing, yes.
And rebirth.
Rebirth?
I don't know. I'm giving all the
it's not the Renaissance.
I'm giving all the springtime cliches that I can think of right now.
But it's just Awareness Month. It's not a Renaissance or anything.
No, it's not a Renaissance.
Well, you think I'm crazy for thinking about bowels? Well, I'm not. We're going to take it to Matt and Jonna in State of the Arts to see what they're doing.
Hi, I'm Jonna Bond.
And I'm Matt Strutzel. Welcome again to State of the Arts. Jonna, I heard this week you got something different for us.
We got something pretty cool this week. It's Sigma Chi is a fraternity on Bradley's campus, and every year they put on a philanthropy called Derby Days. And in this philanthropy, it's for Children's Miracle Network, but in this philanthropy they have a bunch of competitions.
I've heard of it. The sororities compete and against one another. They try and get the best scores in dancing and singing.
Right. It's not all competition. It's for the kids, but they do it all in good fun. And one of the competitions is doo-wop, and we have some girls here that sing doo-wop. It's kind of like an a cappella type of. Yeah.
I've never been an a cappella singer, so.
So you don't know.
I know they're better than I am. Trust me.
Fabulous. But these girls, it's really cute because they change the words to some of these songs to fit with Sigma Chi and with the theme of Derby Days, and it's just really cute. You have to listen to them.
Well, I love to listen to them.
Well, here they go.
It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, or even be glad just to be sad thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be me, might even be cross or try to be boss, they wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you. Tall and tan and young and handsome, the boy from Sigma Chi goes walking, and when he passes, each girl he passes goes, ah! It is Derby days again, which means there's lots of Sigma Chi men. And when they help the children, the girls go, ah! You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Da 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 da. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm those lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. L is for the way he looks at me. O is for the only Sig I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than any Sig that you adore can. Love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. The girls will dance, the bands will play, 'cause it's another Derby day, another season, another reason for making Derby. Picture the little children down where the roses cling. Picture those same sweet children and think what a year can bring. We're selling tickets, putting on shows. Who's gonna win? Nobody knows. But don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making Derby. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross, try to be boss. They wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. Baby, had to be you, wonderful you, had to be you.
Wow.
I think that is so phenomenal.
No wonder why they won. They did. That was excellent.
I know that all the words. Do you see how they
Nice job,
changed all the words? Selling tickets. Thank you. They changed all the words, like selling tickets and putting on shows, and well, we finally found out who won.
Yeah, right.
They won. But yeah, they're singing one person short today.
Really?
But phenomenal job, I think. But it's for the Children's Miracle Network.
Yeah,
so.
and actually, if you guys would like more information on how to donate or help out with the Children's Miracle Network, you can log on to their website at www.cmn.org. And I think that'll do it for this edition. I'm Matt Strutzel.
I'm Jonna Bond, and remember, if it's not us,
it's not State of the Arts. Back to you, Warren and DeVita.
Thanks, guys. You know, this girl sang for quite a while, and I can't say I didn't mind.
You didn't mind?
I didn't mind.
You probably weren't concentrating on the singing, were ya? Were ya?
Awareness, yes. I got to get back on track. You also, it's Math Awareness Month this month in April. We got to be aware of math because we all need math.
We all need math.
Pythagoras, thank you.
Pythagoras, Theorem, and Aristotle. Did Aristotle do something?
I'm sure he did at one point.
I don't like math though, but you know what I did love when I was growing up that helped me love math?
What's that? Abacus?
Conjunction, junction. What's your function?
That's about English.
Come on, conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Hooking up words and making them sound. Okay. I don't know.
No, they did have a math one, didn't they?
They did, probably.
Like 1 + 1 is 2, and 2 + 2 is 4. And 4? Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I don't like math.
Are you good at math?
I'm a communications major.
Me too. I
don't like math.
Yeah, I'm horrible.
You know.
I really
But why is it Math Awareness Month? I mean, everyone's aware of math.
I know, and like, really, does math need to be really made aware of? I don't know. Let's just go to PSA.
All right.
Security, I think, is not always a given, which may have been something that we took for granted in the past.
To ultimately be the victor in the war against terrorism, we need all Americans to be engaged, down to the point where we ask mothers and fathers to think about doing some simple things at home to protect themselves and protect their children.
No terror that's even greater, not knowing if your children are safe, if your family's safe. Doesn't come worse than that.
People and your children understand that there is a plan.
Having these plans in place is just sort of common sense.
Establish like a communication plan, how to get in touch with each other.
You'll have a radio, you'll have a flashlight, you'll have batteries.
Make sure you have enough water and food.
Have your basic essentials that you would need in everyday life.
You will have done something to prepare. You were in control. You had a choice. We're asking America to be ready.
People will pull together and people will make it through this.
Hi. Here's something we can all be aware of. Stress.
Stress.
You stressed me out, Warren.
We were really stressed out during that PSA. I didn't even get to watch the PSA.
Because you stressed me out.
You stressed me out.
You stressed me out. I need a massage.
A what?
I need a massage.
A massage?
I need a massage. I heard that massaging the knees is very therapeutic.
The knees?
Yeah.
How about the back? I'm
the
old
back
school.
It's so lame. You have to, massage the forehead when you have a headache. Go like
I heard
this.
the back of the ears, like right behind the ears. Like there's like a, I don't know.
Can't you kill somebody doing that?
Yes.
Well, I don't want you to massage.
Whole time.
I don't want you to massage right there if you can, kill me. Then hand massages.
Hand massages, I heard, are very good.
Yes.
Yes.
It's Stress Awareness Month.
They're expensive.
How many awarenesses have we been through? We've been through alcohol, bowel movements, stress, and math.
Chi Omega Awareness Month is what
the wonderful thing that they did. I don't understand it, but yes,
aware.
it needs to be, But it's summertime, it's April, so I guess you won't be that stressed out because it's like nice outside.
Yeah, it's rebirth. We like it. That's
but he gives me a lot of stress.
I do.
And we need to take a quick break so I don't hit him again.
Right.
So we're gonna check in with Katie. We're taking us to the streets.
Taken to the streets, and today we're asking the tough questions about Iraq and its people. As we look to the future, a lot will need to be done to rebuild Iraq. And as we will see, a lot of people and companies are already looking into what needs to be done. Ludacris or Nelly, who do you think the Iraqi people would like most?
Define ludicrous.
Like rap and, I want to lick you from your head to your toe. Stuff like that, kind
of. Ludicrous.
Ludicrous?
Yeah.
You think they'd be into that kind of rap?
Sure.
The dirty kind? Well, not really dirty, but
Creative.
Creative, yes, very creative. Okay. Now, there's talk about building a Disney World Iraq. Do you think it would help the economy and help boost the spirits of the people over there?
A Disney World Iraq?
Mm-hmm.
You mean like over there or over here?
Yeah, over there.
Half the American people can't even afford to go to Disney World here, so I don't see how they would be able to afford their Disney World.
Do you think they'll be just as annoyed with the song It's a Small World After All as much as everyone else in the world?
Well, if you go through the ride It's a Small World, you do hear it in that language. So, no, I think they'd quite enjoy it. The true question would they be annoyed with it in English?
Ludacris or Nelly, who do you think the Iraqi people would enjoy most?
I think they'll enjoy Ludacris more because he's funnier. I mean, come on, Nelly has that Band-Aid, but that doesn't make him look stupid enough. But if you have seen Ludacris and his fans from yesterday, actually, there was quite the laugh. So I think Iraqi people would enjoy Ludacris more.
Now, the Fox network is, thinking over ideas of, if Saddam's alive, offering for him to have his own TV show, like talk show, opposite Dr. Phil. Do you think this will work out?
No, not at all. I think we definitely know where to get him then, unless he's one of his many clones or all those fake people. But
now in the rap community, there's the East Coast artist, West Coast artist feud going on. Do you think if this was maybe introduced to Iraq, that it would add to their turmoil and actually be a detriment to them? Why are you laughing? We're serious about this now.
That is the funniest question.
Really?
Since like ever. Since my like $24,000 tuition. Man, would that add to? Okay. No, they don't care about that. They're trying to like get food and stuff.
Wow, factual journalism is hard. But I think we made some strides with the Iraqi people today. I'm not really sure which directions those strides went, but I know that I'm Anna Crilly, taking it to the streets. Back to you, Davida and Warren.
I was so stressed out. Thanks, Anna. It's not Anna.
It's not Katie. Anna Katie Crilly.
Thank you
Katie's
for that thing.
Okay, Davida, I feel bad for stressing you out, so I wrote you a little poem because April is Poetry Awareness Month.
Okay.
So this is my poem to Davida. A poem to my friend Davida, who is good like the bread called pita. We have fun times week to week, even if my wardrobe you'd like to tweak. I may not be the best dresser, but it's all right, because in the end, I'll just say it's because I'm white.
Thank you. I have a poem for you, okay?
Okay.
Warren Vinegar sounds like vinegar, keeps a list of every single boy he's kissed. I can't believe it, but he shows the list to all the people he knows. And I'm embarrassed as can be because he's my gay co-host.
Do people gotta think I'm actually?
And I have a list of people you kissed too. Want to
Let's
see it?
Yep. Yeah, Mr. Doe. Yep. Michael Jackson. That was a good one.
Michael, I saw that one.
That's a good one.
Tabloid.
AJ. I kissed the producer of.
And then you Bozo the
Ben
Clown.
Affleck.
Bozo the Clown. Ben Affleck
Big
was.
Bird. Big Bird.
I made a list.
Eminem, but I got kicked in the face. Apparently.
You know, you can't kiss them all, Warren.
Jack from Will and Grace.
No, I'm just playing. You're not gay. I have another one.
Okay.
Warren, you're so cool. You're my co-host.
Wow, that was one of those contemporary kind of
the ones where snap.
Deep.
You have to snap. You have to snap for all of our poems. Out there listening, snap for us.
Everybody snap.
For all of our poems, because you know how they do like the non-rhyming. This is
and drink
rhyming.
espresso coffee.
Yeah, One World. You gotta go to One World.
Or Barnes and Noble.
Thank you all for watching this Awareness Month edition.
Yes. Hi. Tune in next week.
Bye, you guys. He's done.
I'm done.
He's done.
I'm
See you next week.